What if grief, love, and destiny collided in a city where angels, demons, and mortals walk side by side? House of Earth and Blood, the first book in Sarah J. Maas's Crescent City series, is a sweeping urban fantasy that blends romance, mystery, and high-stakes battles in a world where survival demands sacrifice and courage reshapes destiny. This audiobook grips listeners with its fusion of emotional depth, dazzling world-building, and relentless suspense, pulling you into a saga where every choice carries the weight of betrayal and hope. At its core, House of Earth and Blood follows Bryce Quinlan, a half-fae woman whose life is shattered when her closest friends are brutally murdered. Once carefree and reckless, Bryce is thrust into a world of grief and vengeance, forced to confront the fragility of trust and the devastating consequences of vulnerability. Alongside Hunt Athalar, a fallen angel enslaved by the archangels, Bryce must unravel a conspiracy that threatens not only Lunathion, the Crescent City, but the balance of power across realms. Sarah J. Maas's storytelling thrives on its blend of romance and political intrigue. The city itself becomes both crucible and battlefield, where alliances are forged and shattered, secrets unravel, and survival demands cunning as much as strength. Bryce's journey is not just about vengeance, it is about identity, resilience, and the fragile hope of building a better world. Hunt, scarred by his past as a warrior and slave, embodies loyalty and vulnerability, his bond with Bryce reflecting the tension between intimacy and fear. Supporting characters enrich the narrative, each embodying different facets of loyalty, ambition, and betrayal. Rune, Bryce's brother, symbolizes resilience and authenticity, his devotion grounding the story in emotional truth. Allies like Jessica and the rebels intensify the conflict, embodying the fragile hope of rebellion against tyranny. Antagonists like Micah and the Archangels embody manipulation and cruelty, forcing Bryce and Hunt to confront the fragility of trust and the devastating consequences of betrayal. The emotional core of the novel lies in Bryce's confrontation with identity. She struggles to reconcile her role as daughter, sister, and lover with her vulnerability as a woman scarred by loss. Hunt, meanwhile, confronts the fragility of authenticity in a world defined by secrecy and ambition. Their journeys reflect the tension between resilience and vulnerability, ambition and love. Every choice they make carries the weight of survival, betrayal, and the fragile bonds of trust. The climax is savage and revelatory. Bryce faces betrayal, manipulation, and battles that test the limits of her courage. The confrontation with the conspirators is both physical and existential, forcing her to confront not only the horrors of oppression, but her own capacity for resilience. The resolution, bittersweet yet affirming, leaves listeners scarred but inspired, affirming the novel's central message. Survival requires courage, but true strength lies in embracing authenticity even when chaos reigns. Beyond its urban fantasy setting, House of Earth and Blood explores themes of identity, resilience, and authenticity. It asks, can love survive in the shadow of oppression? How do we confront fear when survival demands brutality? And what does it mean to embrace authenticity when tradition and ambition threaten truth?